San Marcos Unified School District Superintendent Dr. Andy Johnsen has been awarded one of California's 2023 Superintendents to Watch by the California School Public Relations Association. He joins us now to share more. First, congratulations are in order.
Thank you so much. I'm very appreciative.
In fact, look at this. You brought the award here. So talk a little bit about this award and what it means for you and the work that you're doing up there in San Marcos.
Thank you. So when I was hired by the district in July of 2021, one of the very first commitments that I made was to clear and consistent and transparent communication with our school community. So that's our staff, our families, and the broader San Marcos community. So it's been a lot of fun because there's so many great things going on. So we've hired a public information officer, and we got to work right away getting the word out about our district.
And for you guys, I mean, coming in 2021, I remember meeting you when it's signing day where it was still, so much uncertainty around COVID. How are you helping get the students bouncing back, getting them back acclimated? I mean, I think the socialization aspect of it has been very difficult. What are you doing in San Marcos?
For sure. So we've just adopted a strategic plan, and we actually call it a strategic promise because that's the way we look at it. It's a promise to our students to make sure that they are future ready. Coming out of the pandemic was a crazy time for all of us, and so we thought the time was right to come together and decide, what is it that we really want for our kids in the long term. And so we have this strategic promise now. I won't ask what year you graduated from high school. I graduated in 1987, and my experience was pretty much, read the chapter, take the quiz on Friday, and we'll do it again next week. What we're doing with our kids now is so much more. So we're making sure that they have all kinds of opportunities to do whatever it is that they want to do after graduation, whether that's four-year college, or if that's a two-year community college, or that's the military, or going straight into the workforce. Whatever it is they want to do, we want to make sure they're ready. So one of the great things, just last week I was at San Marcos High School and with the woodworking students. They're actually building a tiny home for the Wounded Warriors Project.
Awesome. So
they did the framing, the siding, the roof. They've got it wired for electricity and plumbing and everything, and there will be a veteran living in that home, and that's what our kids are doing in school. We have a financial literacy class. I know that was highlighted on your show a little while ago, where the kids are learning how credit debt works and why it's important to pay down your credit card balance every month and those kinds of things. It's really, really exciting.
I think those innovations and implementing those kinds of programs is part of the reason why you got this award, and I would imagine that's what you want to continue to do here in the future, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have a school board that is 100% behind this work. We have an executive team and a staff full of teachers who are absolutely future-ready educators and making sure that our kids get everything they need. So like I said, so that they're engaged in school and they want to be there. And you're right, coming out of the pandemic, I think it was really tough on everybody, but our kids, what they wanted more than anything was to be with each other, and they wanted to be with their teachers. And so you come into our classrooms right now, and it's very warm, and it's very welcoming and engaging, and it's really great to have the kids back into full-time instruction.
Well, and we've heard a lot about the absences that continue to happen, the struggle with that, the struggle with getting those test scores back up after a lot of kids, maybe Zoom just was not for them. That's not the best way to learn. And so have you seen kind of in this past year and just turn around as far as your students are concerned?
100%. I would say last year was probably the toughest of the COVID years, coming out of the hybrid models and the closures. Our kids really had to kind of reacclimate to what it meant to be in full-time instruction. But this year, it feels great. It feels actually better than pre-pandemic to me. The kids are engaged, they're excited to be in class, and it's fun stuff.
All right. Well, it's great to see you. Great to catch up with you. And now I'm going to organize to go check out that Wounded Warrior home that the kids are working on.
Thank you.
All right. Congratulations again.